Let's go hear Hooch's announcement. There you are. I was worried you were going to miss Madam Hooch's big announcement. She will be arriving any minute. Which teams will be playing against each other? I wouldn't miss this for the world. I'm excited to find out which team Gryffindor will play against. If we do face against the Nellies in the second house match, at least we are going to have a solid plan. We now have a strategy to beat them by focusing on our beaters. While the Nellies are tied up with our beaters, I can use nimble flying to stealthily seek out the snitch. Look, here comes Madam Hooch now. Let's hear her announcement. Wait, did Madam Hooch just say we'll be playing against Ravenclaw? She certainly did, which means we'll have to wait a bit longer before we face off against the Nelly twins. Does that make you feel relieved or disappointed? Relieved, though we have a good strategy. We could use more time to prepare before going up against the twins. Don't act too relieved. You may not be playing the twins yet, but you'll have me to play. I've got a bludger with your name on it, Sky. Now that I'm back in play and my beater's arm's fixed. That's only because our team helped you fix it. You'd still be laid out in the hospital if it wasn't for us. So don't expect me to go easy on you. Do your worst, you're going down. This guy's clearly not happy about going up against Wrath. Yeah, I'll go check on him. Are you alright? You seem pretty upset after we found out Gryffindor will be playing Wrath's team in the next house match. The team that helping Wrath would come back to bait us, but no one listened, not even you. If we lose to hold in this upcoming match, it may cost us the Quidditch Cup. We were all aware of the risk this may happen, and I agreed with the team that it was a risk worth taking. Always have to consider what is best for the team. What's best for the team is losing to Wrath in the second house match. Well, why would we lose? We played against them before. We're not going to lose to Wrath. I'm confident that we can beat her and win the second house match. I know you're upset, but give me a chance to explain. Jesus, she needs to sort herself out. You're right. In order to be the best player at Hogwarts, we need to build the best players. What? What did I just say? Winning the Quidditch Cup this season would be meaningless if we didn't own it. The only way to own it is by testing our metal against the most skilled players Hogwarts has to offer. That means playing against the Nelly twins, but it means playing against Wrath as well. Of course, after all, we will have you playing by our side. When you put it that way, I'm starting to feel a lot better about going into this house match against Wrath. We need to come up with a solid plan to beat her in the house match against Ravenclaw. And then together we'll go over everything we know about Wrath. The team's all here and we are ready to get started. As you all know, our next house match is coming up very soon. While our highly anticipated face-off against the well-known Twins will have to wait just a bit longer, this time we'll be facing off against another exceptionally challenging adversary, Erica Rath. Today, I'd like to go over everything we know about Rath and hopefully come up with a way to beat her. Rath's in top fighting shape now, thanks to Dark Horse's training efforts. Brand new Nimbus 1700. Rath is going to be faster and harder to beat than ever. You are absolutely right, and if our old tricks won't work, perhaps it's time to come up with a new one. Let's put our heads together. Excellent ideas, everyone. I do believe our new maneuver is beginning to take shape. I'll bump into Rath and trick her into thinking I've spotted a snitch. As soon as she goes chasing after me, she will leave us chasers wide open, feeling up to the score. A beetle faker, it's a brilliant idea. But as the new move will take more than just one of us to pull off, it will require coordination and practice. So let's get right to work and try out our new move. Smashing a beetle faker worked perfectly. I do love a good team up. Nothing can stop us when we work together. Let's just hope it works against Rath during our next house match. We should practice our new maneuver a few more times. Then we'll head over to the pre-match party to greet our fans. Alright. Thanks for coming. I know you are busy with last-minute preparations before your big match. Fans, it means a lot to us fans that you are taking some time to mingle with us. Of course, you fans are so supportive of our team. We are happy to return the favor. It's how generous of you, and while you're in the mood for favors, I'd like to ask you for one. You visit this school so often, I'm beginning to wonder if you're secretly enrolled here. Just cut to the chase, shall we? Last time you spoke at a pre-match party, you took up all my time. What's this about? I'd like to follow up about something the Nelly's Trin said about you. So I have your attention now. As a matter of fact, they will, and I'd be happy to tell you what they said. And then the Nelly Trins told you that I was stalking them. Sounds scandalous when you say it like that, doesn't it? So clearly by your reaction, no accusations were true. It's a bit of a strong word. We were merely following them strictly for observational purposes. They may be exceptional Quidditch players, but they give a rather tight-lipped interview. Curious to hear what you discovered. Even if I did learn something, I wouldn't tell you. The Trin's private life is exactly that, private. Nothing remains private forever, and when I find out what the Nelly's secret is, I'm sure my readers would be very interested to learn that you helped them cover it up. If that is all, Miss Skeeter, I have a pre-match party to enjoy. I'll be following your match with bated breath. I know you and Miss Rath have been working together rather closely, even more sensational when you are pitted against each other and become bitter enemies. I look forward to playing against her and her teammates. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to enjoy what's left of the party. Then I'll head over to the changing room and rally my team. The moment of it. Truth is almost upon us. We'll be facing off against Ravenclaw just as soon as we head out that door. And we'll find out once and for all if walking with Wrath was worth the risk. But I already told you, I'm quite confident we are going to win today's house match. There is something else I'd like to speak to you about. I overheard your conversation with Rita Skeeter. And I wanted to say, as someone who's constantly trying to get out from my family's shadow, I understand why the Welnellys decided to change the last name. I believe in privacy too, and I told that nosy Skeeter exactly that. We can talk more about this later. The best way to get our heads in the game is a verification ceremony. Let's all gather around. Nicely done. I could not have said it better myself. I learn from the best. It keeps our minds focused and our hearts are one. We are ready to play in our second house match. Let's get out there and give Ravenclaw everything we've got. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Ravenclaw versus Gryffindor. There's no room for error in today's match, as both teams are seeking a crucial victory. Let's introduce the players entering the pitch. Get on your feet for a team flying in hot with momentum after winning the first match. Let's all welcome to the pitch our respected referee, Madam Hooch. The match has officially begun. Seeking an early advantage is headed up above the action for a better view of the pitch. Good enough? Gryffindor Seeker has located the golden snitch. I have the advantage at the moment. It's time to capitalize. Dan is on the hunt. Gryffindor is closing in. Man, how am I supposed to get it done quick if it doesn't give me the time? How did Dane do it? He avoided every Ravenclaw player and bludgeon thrown his way. Gryffindor is getting closer to victory. Ravenclaw is pulling out all the stops. Dane may have found the snitch and is chasing it down. Boom. Well maneuver, Ravenclaw Beetle was distracted. The win is at the back of Dan and Gryffindor. Ravenclaw needs a miracle. Dan has spotted the golden snitch. Could this be the end? Dan caught the snitch in style with the joy to witness the Plumpton pass in action. What a match. I'm still catching my breath from the dazzling action. And as I tally up the points, Gryffindor wins the second Quidditch match of the season. Meeting with Murphy now. You want to speak with me about something? As a matter of fact, I do, and it isn't just to commend you on your triumph. It was one of the most spectacular matches I've seen. Gryffindor really own that victory. We are working very hard this season to become the best versions of ourselves. All that hard work is beginning to pay off. The team 87.4% more impressive than ever before. I have a long way to go on my path of becoming a great seeker. You are 100% correct, and that's precisely the reason I asked to meet you here. A proposal that could be great for your team and a profound effect on your seeking journey. I've just learned about a very rare seeker equipment that went missing here at Hogwarts many years ago. Since we had such a great time teaming up to discover the Chin's secret identity. Splendid. It's about time we had another Dan McNully team up. How exactly do you know that this long-lost secret equipment actually exists? I'm friends with the person who lost it. I don't see anybody here except us. No way to greet an old friend. Badger, you there, old boy? What a delight to see both your bright corporal forms again. The last time our paths crossed, I helped get rid of you, of your not-so-lucky snitch. Has been all the richer since. I'm eternally grateful. So that glorious act of fate has brought the two of us out to summon old Badger again. We are hoping to track you down, can gain an extra edge, and end the season in style. An exquisite collection of shin guards and arm guards and gloves indeed. You wouldn't be the first to try. Listen closely. You misplaced your secret equipment the night before the 1927 Quidditch Cup. It may very well be the reason the legendary snitch of Hogsmeade slipped through my fingertips. If I had been wearing my special equipment, I might be remembered as a legend instead of a loser. Do you remember where you left the equipment the night before the match? I've replayed that night in my mind over and over again. For many years, I'm nearly positive the last place I had it was in the artifact room. That seems like the great place to start our investigation. Please bring it back here. I would love to see it one more time. Will do. Come on, Murphy. How long have you been here? For a while. I can't wait to start searching for Badger's equipment. A few intricate cobwebs, to be honest. I don't know how helpful a tip from 60 years ago will be. I'll give us a 3.4% chance of finding this equipment. Delightfully terrible odds. Peeves, what are you doing here? Just a light bit of tormenting. What type of equipment do you seek? Long lost Kurdish seeker equipment went missing back in 1927. How do you know? Because I'm the one who stole it to you. Of course it was me, that you loopy lose. One of my favorite pranks, too. Sometimes when I'm feeling down, I think of Badger's bewildered face when he discovered his equipment was gone. And now, here you are with the same look. It's a prank that keeps on pranking. Where's the equipment now? I'll never tell, mostly because I don't know. I stashed it in the Gryffindor common room. It was good hiding spot, but some scam of a student found it, and you don't know who took it. If I did, I would have stolen it back, but they did leave a note at the scene of the crime. This equipment does not seem to have an owner, but if it does, find me, and I will happily return it, MM. Let's talk it through. Could it be the initials MM stands for Minerva McGonagall? She has been teaching at Hogwarts for a while, and she did play Quidditch as a student. Not to mention, she was the head of the Gryffindor House. McGonagall Impossible. Do you think it's possible McGonagall had something to do with it? Absolutely possible. It does make sense, but it will still be absolutely shocked if my mentor took the Quidditch equipment. Let's head to the Transfiguration class. Hi, Professor McGonagall. To withdraw the visit, we have an unusual question for you. I'm accustomed to all manner of queries from curious students. You may not remember. My memory has gone fuzzy, Mr. McNally. Alright, stop dawdling. You have piqued my curiosity. Ask you a question. In the Gryffindor common room, Quidditch equipment. Oh my! I take it back. That is unusual question. I haven't thought about that in at least 3 times as many years you have been alive. Does that mean you found it? Pay attention. I'll tell you what I know. I stumbled upon the equipment on the loose floorboard while tidying up the Gryffindor common room one day. Tried to find its rightful owner, but no one claimed it. It was so exquisitely crafted, I'll admit, to a tinge of jealousy when I learned that it wouldn't fit me. That equipment was hidden there by Peeves, and he stole it from Badger Picklish, third. Just before Badger lost the Quidditch Cup of 1927. Badger was completely out of sorts. That equipment must have really given Badger an advantage. Wearing such prestigious armor will shake fear in his opponents. If the Wellnellies see me wearing Badger's equipment, they'll know they are facing a worthy adversary. To be a game of wits as much as a game of skill. Do you know what happened to the equipment? We are accustomed to all kinds of unusual stories. I was gathering some Wiggentree bark in the Forbidden Forest one day when I sat my satchel down on a log. A red cap snatched it with the Quidditch equipment inside, and that was that. It's the last I ever saw of it. Not far from the castle. I would be surprised if it was still there after all these years. I've had quite a few surprises today. Venturing into Redcap's hole can be dangerous. We'll be prepared. It may be a good idea to brush up on your beater skills. Good idea. Those Redcaps will be no match for a well-placed bludger. It's quiet in here, too quiet, I won't lie. I'm nervous, excited. What about you? I've got this, don't worry. I have experience dealing with Redcaps. You always know how to keep me calm. I feel better already. Let's hurry up and search. There seems to be something under the rock. I think I can move it. Wingardium Leviosa should do it. If the equipment's under the rock, that's insane. Ooh, excuse me. You found the equipment. Look at it. It's still impeccable shape and such intricate stitching. How? They don't make them like they used to, that's for sure. This could provide the advantage I need. No. Thief. A red cap. Die. Do something quickly. This is the very reason I brought my beater's bat and blood you. Hoocha! And as a reward, the Quidditch Seeker equipment is yours. Now we just have to bring it back to Badger like he asked. I'll head to the locker room and let you know when he arrives. Hello, chum. Hi, Badger. Murphy has been quite tight-lipped about the reason for this meeting. Perhaps you can illuminate me. We found your long-lost secret equipment. Do not mock me, chum. I've suffered far too much mockery in life. Take a look. It's my beloved equipment. The victorious memories are flooding back. You must tell me where you found it. You didn't misplace this equipment after all. It was stolen. By whom? Peeves, of course. All these years I thought I was responsible for losing this armor, and it turns out I was the victim of folly. I must give you a great sense of relief. You have made a very old, very dead man very happy. Well, let's not waste any more time. Let me tell you all about this equipment. Thank you, Badger. I'll be sure to tighten the arm guards and make use of the indestructible shin guards. Don't forget, the gloves will conform to your hand. Never thought I'd see this equipment again. So many thrilling memories. And now it's your turn to make new memories. I hope I can make you proud. You're the only other player I could imagine being worthy of wearing this equipment. You are the pride of Gryffindor, and now you are the proud owner of my lost secret equipment. Yeah, another thrilling Dan McNally adventure. You have some amazing new secret equipment for your journey to the Quidditch Cup. It's time for me to meet up with the team. I'll show off my one-of-a-kind outfit shown at our next practice. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time, and peace.